Yesterday was quiet. Recovery, recharge, calm before the storm. But today, silence ends. It's day 10, the lower body stamina forge. This is where legs are tested, lungs are challenged, and willpower is reforged under weight and repetition. Because when your legs grow stronger, every part of you stands taller. So take a deep breath. Today we grind, we burn, and we rebuild your foundation from the ground up. Let's finish strong. We're starting heavy and classic. The barbell squat, the king. The movement that decides who's here to work and who's here to watch. Feet shoulder width apart, bar resting high on your traps. Deep breath in, brace your core, and descend slow. 3 seconds down. Hit parallel or just below, then explode back up through your heels. Don't rush it. Control every inch. That descent is where strength becomes stamina. If your heels lift or knees cave, reset. Push the floor apart with your feet and keep your chest proud. Rounded lower back? Brace tighter and think tall spine. Here's a pro tip. Own the bottom. Don't bounce, don't panic. Live in that tension for a heartbeat before you drive up. By the third set, your quads will shake, your lungs will burn. But your mind? It's the only thing holding the line now. That's where you grow. If you finish all 4 rounds clean, drop Leg King in the comments. Next up, the glute ham raise. This one looks simple until it humbles you. Hook your feet, keep your body straight, and lower slow until you feel your hamstrings catch. Then, using control, fire them up to return. The descent is where you earn it. The slower, the better. Your hamstrings are your body's shock absorbers. Train them to resist collapse. If you don't have a GHR, grab a partner, or use resistance bands for assistance. It's not about ego, it's about control. Here's a pro tip. Focus on squeezing your glutes at the top and keeping your hips in line with your knees. That little detail keeps tension locked exactly where it should be. And mentally, treat this like armor work. You're not just building muscle, you're reinforcing the system that protects your spine. By the last set, every rep feels like a war, but every rep wins you more endurance. All right, champions, this one's personal. The Bulgarian split squat. It's just you, gravity, and the voice in your head that says, quit. Front foot forward, back foot elevated. Keep your torso tall, core tight, and lower down until your front thigh hits parallel. Press through that front heel to rise back up. Smooth, controlled, and relentless. If your knee's tracking too far forward, step that front foot out a bit more. If you're wobbling, tighten your core and slow your tempo. Here's a pro tip. Hold the bottom for 1 second before coming back up. That pause turns this from a leg workout into a stamina challenge. By round 3, your legs will shake like crazy. That's perfect. That's your stabilizers waking up. And hey, if your balance is fighting you, laugh it off. That shake? That's progress happening in real time. You conquer both sides, you comment, Wobble Warrior. Now it's time for raw grit, the deadlift. Simple, primal, and brutally honest. Feet under hips, bar over midfoot, hinge down, grip the bar just outside your legs. Pull your lats tight, brace your core, and drive through your heels. Push the floor away with your feet. Stand tall, squeeze your glutes at the top, then lower it slow and steady, every inch under control. Common mistake? Rounding the spine or yanking the bar. Fix it by bracing hard and resetting each rep. You're not just lifting weight, you're teaching your body to stay calm under pressure. Pro tip? Think of it like a breathing drill. Deep inhale before every rep, brace, exhale hard as you stand. That rhythm builds discipline that carries everywhere. By the final set, your grip's failing, your heart's pounding, and your mind's debating if it's worth it. Spoiler, it is. Comment, pull power if you stayed in the fight through all 8 reps. Now we move to the inner thighs, the stabilizers that nobody sees but everyone needs. Sit tall, knees aligned with the pads, and bring them together slow. Don't slam. Squeeze hard at the center for a 1-second hold before releasing slow. This movement builds balance and protects your knees during squats and lunges. A lot of people rush this. Don't. Time under tension here builds endurance that lasts. Pro tip, think about drawing energy toward your midline. That mental cue activates the adductors deeper. Each rep may feel small, but this small muscle work is what turns good form into great performance. If you've never taken this movement seriously before, you will after this. Trust me. Now we balance it out. The outer hips. The abductors are the guardians of your knees and the foundation of hip stability. Sit upright, back against the pad, and drive your knees outward. Pause 2 seconds at the top before returning slow. It's easy to go through the motions here. Don't. Feel those glutes catch fire. Pro tip, push the world away with your thighs. That mindset keeps your form tight and your focus sharper. Strong abductors equal strong alignment. They keep your hips level and protect your joints from fatigue. You'll feel this burn deep in your outer glutes, exactly where stamina hides. If you finish all 4 sets without rushing, comment hip armor, last exercise, the finisher, the seal. Set up with your toes on a step. Bar across your traps. Drop your heels low for a full stretch. Then drive up through your toes and hold that peak for 2 seconds. Feel that squeeze? That's your lower leg stamina loading up. Don't bounce. Move slow, deliberate. You live in the stretch, then you own the top. Here's your pro tip. At the peak, think stand tall. That cue locks your balance and fires every fiber. And remember, calves are pure endurance muscle. They carry you all day. Today, we finally train them like it. Push through the last set. Make it count. Then stand there tall, because that's power, and you earned it. Drop ground force in the comments if you finished strong. Now breathe. Let the noise fade. Your legs are trembling. Your pulse is high, and your mind's still buzzing. That's the sign of a session well done. Let's bring it down right. Sit tall. Fold forward for the hamstrings. Drop into a deep lunge for your hip flexors. Then cross an ankle over a knee for a figure 4 glute stretch. Hold each for 30 seconds. Feel that tension ease out. This is where growth locks in. Remember, rest isn't weakness. It's part of the process. Champions know how to push, but they also know how to recover. And that's it. Day 10. The lower body stamina forge complete. You didn't just train legs today. You built endurance, balance, and mental grit from the ground up. Your base is stronger. Your movement's cleaner. Your fire's alive. Tomorrow, we shift gears to the arm endurance protocol. Precision, power, and control. Don't miss it. Before you head out, smash that like button if your legs are toast. Comment which move broke you. Squats or Bulgarians? I read every one. Subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss a day of this challenge. Stay grounded, stay relentless. And remember, stamina isn't given, it's forged. See you on day 11.